All right. 3 signs your marriage may be at risk with divorce season coming. 1 month from today begins divorce season. Now, the last time I talked about this, somebody was like, oh, that's not a real thing. Well, that person is an idiot. Because let me tell you, it's a real thing. Divorce filings spike in January because we just got to get through the holidays and I'll address it. So I want to go over 3 signs your marriage may be at risk. Okay? Do you get one-word answers? And does she leave the room when you come in? Because that's not the sign of a happy, loving wife. She doesn't engage. She doesn't stay in a room long if you show up. That's a sign your marriage is at risk. Okay, keep in mind, there's something worse than having your wife want to divorce you. That's her to decide to stay and just not engage, and you continue to think there's something noble about staying in a sexless, non-engaged relationship, either for the kids or because I don't believe in divorce or any of that crap. Respect yourself enough not to tolerate unacceptable. You're not a roommate with no passion, no intimacy, no sex, because those are different things. All right, so if she doesn't engage, 2, she never wants to go on date night. Never, ever. Okay? Think about that. Date night should be fun. Everyone should look forward to date night. I got date night tomorrow night. Dinner and a concert. Okay? I've got one more date night before we leave for Mexico, and that's going to be our Christmas holiday tour, and probably Boru Ramen Bar beforehand. We haven't been in a while, and I love that place. We both love it, so but I love it. So that's sign number 2. If she's always got an excuse or avoids date night, being alone with you, going out with you. All right. 3, you can't remember the last time you've had sex. Now, it's interesting. I've seen younger guys that really, I shake my head. They're complaining that they're in a sexless marriage when their wife is pregnant with number 2 and the first child is under 2. Hello. You got about 2 more years before that may all return to normal. You need to understand biology and a few things, okay? But we're talking about, especially if your wife is of a perimenopausal age, which really is getting younger and younger, but from 40 on, or if you have an empty nest and you have these signs, it should be the greatest red flag you've ever imagined, because once the kids are gone, sex should be happening more often, going out, enjoying life, having fun. You did your job. You got them out of the house. Okay? So, one word answer, she leaves the room, doesn't engage. Sign number 1, you're at risk for divorce come divorce season. Okay? No sex, no intimacy, no connection. Number is another one. And the second one I talked about was no date nights. Why wouldn't she want to go on a date night with the man she loves? Unless she doesn't love him. Remember, there is a high percentage of women that are unhappy in their marriages who are happy with their comfortable life. And if you are acceptable financing her comfortable life while you're dissatisfied in the relationship and dissatisfied in the marriage, do better. Babe, so they leave the room when you come in, and don't talk to you, one-word answers, avoid date nights, and there's no sex. Any other signs that you might be at risk for divorce season in a month? Anything come to mind?
I think those, for the most part, cover it.
The big ones?
Nothing
okay.
Big
Is divorce season real?
Oh, freaking yes.
Yeah. Last time I mentioned it, somebody go, oh, it's not real. And again,
ask
idiot.
An attorney, ask a therapist, ask a coach.
Do you have a business surge in January?
Yes, I do.
And the time to start working on this was 3 months ago, guys. But it doesn't mean it's too late. And you need to work on yourself for yourself. And maybe you'll save the relationship, but you don't want to save what you've got. You want to create a version 2.0 loving, connected, deeply intimate relationship. If you're trying to figure out what to do, let's have a conversation. My link's down below. If you haven't done so already, subscribe. Let's talk. Because if you're existing and not living and your life is less than desirable, why would you stay there? All right? Have a good day.